Hello, history buffs. Today, we're diving into the powerful story of Ida B. Wells-Barnett, a fearless journalist and activist who fought against the horrors of lynching. Get ready to be inspired by her incredible courage and unwavering determination. Ida B. Wells was not just any journalist. She was a pioneering voice for justice in a time when speaking out was dangerous. Born in 1862 in Holly Springs, Mississippi, during the final years of the Civil War, Ida faced immense challenges from the start. Her parents, James and Elizabeth Wells, were formerly enslaved people who taught her the importance of education and standing up for what is right. This early foundation set the stage for Ida's lifelong fight against injustice. She was determined to make a difference and refused to be silenced, no matter the cost. So, let's take off into her remarkable journey and see how she became a beacon of hope and a symbol of resilience. Our story begins in Holly Springs, Mississippi, in 1862. Ida B. Wells was born into a world where the scars of slavery were still fresh, and the fight for equality had just begun. Her parents, James and Elizabeth Wells, were formerly enslaved people who instilled in her the importance of education and justice. Even as a child, Ida showed a strong sense of determination and a keen sense of justice. She attended a school run by Shaw University, now Rust College, where her father served on the board of trustees. This environment fostered her love for learning and her desire to make a difference. But life took a tragic turn when Ida was just 16 years old. A yellow fever epidemic swept through her town, claiming the lives of her parents and youngest brother. Ida, being the eldest, took on the responsibility of caring for her surviving siblings. This tragedy could have broken her spirit, but instead, it fueled her resolve to fight for a better future. She stepped into the role of caretaker and breadwinner, finding work as a teacher to support her family. Despite these heavy burdens, Ida's determination to seek justice only grew stronger. To support her family, Ida found work as a teacher. She taught in rural schools, traveling miles each day to educate young minds. Despite the hardships, she remained committed to providing her siblings with a better future. Ida's experiences as a teacher opened her eyes to the stark inequalities in education for African Americans. She saw firsthand the poor conditions and lack of resources in black schools compared to those for white children. This fueled her desire to fight for equality and justice. In 1884, Ida experienced a life-changing event that would ignite her passion for activism. She was forcibly removed from a train for refusing to give up her seat in the whites-only car, despite having a first-class ticket. This act of discrimination outraged Ida and spurred her to take action. She sued the Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad Company and initially won her case in a lower court. However, the decision was overturned by the Tennessee Supreme Court. This setback only strengthened Ida's resolve to fight against racial injustice. She turned to journalism, believing in the power of the pen to effect change. Her voice, strong and unwavering, began to reach a wider audience, and her journey as an activist took flight. Ida turned to journalism as a powerful tool for change. She began writing articles and editorials under the pen name Eola, addressing the injustices faced by African Americans. Her words were bold and unapologetic, capturing the attention of many. In 1892, a devastating event shook Ida to her core. 3 of her friends, Thomas Moss, Calvin McDowell, and Henry Stewart, were brutally lynched in Memphis, Tennessee. Their only crime was successfully running a grocery store that competed with a white-owned business. This horrific act of violence propelled Ida into the forefront of the anti-lynching movement. She used her position as a journalist to investigate and expose the truth about lynching, challenging the false narratives that justified these brutal acts. Ida's work was dangerous and often met with fierce opposition. Her office was destroyed and her life was threatened, but she refused to be silenced. She continued to write, speak out, and rally support for the cause. Her bravery and relentless pursuit of justice began to draw national attention, and her influence grew. Ida's journey was fraught with peril, but her unwavering courage inspired many to join her in the fight for equality. Ida B. Wells-Barnett's legacy is one of courage, resilience, and unwavering determination. Her fearless fight against lynching and her advocacy for civil rights have inspired countless individuals and continue to do so today. She received numerous accolades for her work, but her greatest achievement was the impact she made on society. Ida's efforts helped pave the way for future generations of activists and journalists, proving that one person's voice can indeed make a difference. Her groundbreaking work as a journalist set new standards for investigative reporting and social justice advocacy. Ida's dedication to uncovering the truth and fighting for equality serves as a powerful example for us all. Her influence extends beyond her lifetime, inspiring modern-day movements and reminding us of the importance of standing up for what is right. Ida's story is a beacon of hope, showing that even in the face of immense adversity, we can drive change. Her achievements are celebrated in history books, museums, and by those who continue her fight for justice. Ida B. Wells-Barnett's legacy is a reminder that the battle for equality is ongoing and that each of us has a role to play. As we look at the world today, we can see the lasting impact of Ida B. Wells-Barnett's work. Her bravery and determination continue to inspire new generations to fight for justice and equality. Ida's legacy lives on in every activist who speaks out against injustice and every journalist who seeks the truth. Her story is a testament to the power of one person to effect change and the enduring strength of the human spirit. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. Remember, each of us has the power to make a difference. Let's honor Ida's legacy by standing up for what is right and using our voices to create change. Together, we can continue the fight for equality and ensure that Ida's dream of a just and fair society becomes a reality. Keep learning, keep questioning, and keep pushing for a better world.